wept with America while they celebrated because they gained more power. They gained more attention than ever. Imagine ISIS, if they come to America and they are able to perform a massive attack like in Paris in America, it would be a global disaster, right? It would mean symbolically that they have so much power and that we allow them to have so much power, that we allow them to come into our country and to kill our citizens. And that is not, then we're not doing our job.
Okay, but back to Mexican immigrants. Isn't building a wall, isn't that a bit too critical?
I say 5 million illegal Mexican immigrants, that's too critical. Alright, this is a serious problem. It's no question we do need a wall. Alright? And we have to invest in that wall because the potential of that wall is going to be great. We're going to get so much out of it. We're going to prevent Americans from dying, being raped. We are going to prevent illegal immigrants from flowing into our country so that we can gain control over this immigrant situation. Then we can start working. All right, now maybe we can let more in, but we don't have control over the immigrant situation today.
Well, Mr. Cruz, by building a wall, we let the world know that we actually don't care. We are just shutting the world out.
Ms. Clinton,
We do.
these people, they're not good for our country. If we let in enough of these people, our country will just be chaos. And how will other countries look at us then? If our country is just criminality?
Well,
But you're electing some of those people into
by building this wall,
Sir, the US
partnerships will probably be broken
Right.
at some point.
Here's the thing. Look at other countries, all right? Yes, we do have a global responsibility. Yes, we are a big part of global cooperation, and we need that global cooperation. But we are still a country, and we do still need to protect ourselves. This is basic,
course,
guys.
of course.
We need to protect ourselves from the bad of the outside world.
So
Look at our competitors. Look at China. They secure the borders. Do you think that 5 million illegal
You're
immigrants
generalizing
could
the
get
whole
into-
world now, like
All right. Look at China border
criminals
patrols.
and rapists.
All right.
But should every country in the world just buy and build a wall?
Yeah.
Should it?
Well, is it necessary
And let's-
over the entire world? No, but it
And
is
let,
necessary on the
and
southern
let
border.
millions and millions of people die. It's our responsibility, Cruz, Trump.
All right, personally,
And look here. If we build a wall and we don't let immigrants in, then the newspapers will be full about pictures of immigrants starving to death next to our wall. And what
is that
kind
what
of
you-
picture put that
Right.
on America?
first of all, you're talking about generalizing, but now you're generalizing Mexico City as a developing country, all right? Mexico, it's not that bad a country, all right? They're living fine, but they want to make more money and they want to exploit our country, our wealth. Mexicans are not coming to America because they are in serious life danger.
Many are.
Well,
They're not
well,
going to die unless they illegally immigrate to America.
Mr. Sanders,
What about Mexican mafia?
That's their problem. We can help, but that is their
Yeah,
problem
but-
firstly.
The people who live under the mobsters' reign, who are getting robbed and raped every day,
Sir,
Yeah.
shouldn't they be
no,
allowed to
Mrs.
come?
Don't they have police in Mexico?
Don't they
The
have a
monster
state?
control the
Don't
police.
they have a
The petty
state
police.
to defend their
Mex-
own citizens?
Mexico is a corrupted state to its fucking roots.
Right, and what if we allow America to become that? Then who is to blame but us? Alright? We can say we can help you there, but don't bring your problems here when we have it organized while you're
Well,
struggling.
how are you gonna stop the mobster?
We
in
could
Mexico.
help. We could
How?
We
Alright.
could support them
Yes.
economically. We could support
Yeah,
them with
but
people.
if you support them economically, the money will just go to the mobster because they own the whole of Mexico and especially Mexico City. They own it. They
Mrs.
are
Wasn't
in
this
control.
about immigration and not Mexico being a problem for itself?
Alright. We can't take the responsibility to fix Mexico as a country. Alright, we have to set down the foot. Yes, we could offer help, but Mexico, they have to take care of their own problems. And if they can't do that, we certainly can't allow many of them to bring those problems into our country. Because we have a pretty good security.
But isn't that going to cause a conflict if you're not letting any of those Mexicans into your country?
Look, man,
Down.
they have to understand the message that we're setting, right? We're saying that, all right, it's not personal, but there are many of you who are criminals who are bad for our country, and we simply have to put down our foot and say, you know what, we can't take you in if you're illegal, all right? If you're illegal coming into our country, we don't know who you are, we don't know what you're going to do, we don't know how to deal with you, you simply can't come in. You
Okay,
have to
sorry
stay
to
in the country.
interrupt, but don't you think that will cause a conflict? Mexico not letting any immigrants into our country?
It will.
Illegal
Probably.
immigrants.
Probably.
Illegal immigrants. Well, I mean, personally,
Not probably, it will.
if Mexico say, you know what, you're not allowing people to break into your country, you're not allowing our citizens to illegally break into your country, therefore we're going in a conflict against you, then personally, that's them to blame.
I don't think Mexico as a country will go in conflict with United States as a conflict, but I think individuals from Mexico will get in conflict with individuals from Mexico near the USA.
Well, there's always going to be conflict, alright? That's inevitable.
Yeah.
However, we have to take the necessary precautions to ensure the safety of American citizens. That's our number one priority, alright? Now, and with this border, it's a necessity. Look at our northern border to Canada. We don't have a huge illegal immigration problem in Canada. We have a peaceful border. And if it were that way with Mexico, then we wouldn't need a wall. But that's not how it is. It is violent. Many of them are criminals. That is a fact.
Well,
And we do need that wall to protect us.
there is going to be built a wall between the United States and Canada if he gets elected.
Yes, but that is because that's about ensuring our borders. But we don't have 5 million illegal Canadian immigrants in the United States. We don't. But like I said, look at other countries.
No, because
Do you know how strict border control
Ca-
is in China? It's strict, all right, because they
Canada-
don't want illegal people into their
Canadians
country.
are good people. Let him in.
Listen,
Mexicans
Mr.
are bad people. Stop
Canadians,
them. Stop them.
They are legal. We have people with high educations and qualified people from Canada who are coming to our country. If we would have the same issue with people from a different culture and who are different from us, who would bring like criminality and general things we don't want in our country from Canada, it would be the same case.
You have to give these people a shot in life.
What?
As-
Not
as
if that is at the cost of our national security. All right? We can say, yeah,
Where are your facts? Where are your facts on
5 million illegal immigrants.
yeah? And
5 million.
what are your facts on these
All right.
illegal immigrants?
Do you want me to
On
put,
on criminal rates among these
all right, do you know what,
rape rates,
do you want some statistics? All right?
murders.
5 million? That is more than the population of your home state, Vermont. That
That's-
is more than the
that's
population
not
of
what I asked.
7 Vermont.
That's not what I asked. I asked for the criminal rates and the murders.
Well, could you give us
Rapes.
statistics on those that aren't criminal?
No,
If you give
but
me
I'm asking you.
if you
Ted
give me an
Cruz.
hour, I can find rather devastating statistics, all right? I can find many cases.
In a minute, I can find the statistics about gun shootings, about how many young people that have been taken their life.
And that is a problem. We need to deal with that.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
okay.
So then we don't have to let another problem into our country on this scale. Deal with our own problems, then we can consider.
What are you doing?
Okay, guys, our time is up now, and I think our voters has gained their perspectives on what you stand for, and you Republicans, you stand for the more that immigrants. You don't want illegal immigrants into our
That's very
country.
true. That's
You
very
want to
true.
build a wall,
Mm.
and yeah.
It's necessary.
And you stand for that America is a country for dreamers. That so you want mostly of the immigrants to come into our country and
Of course.
live their
Immigrants are a
dreams.
vital part of
We want
America.
to allow these immigrants to enter our great country.
Okay, then I think we that was all, and thank you for this debate.